Okay. Beta. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that.
What it do, still with the camp, sound like a lamb, big boss hog. Boss dog can't poke through the door. Here to talk this boxing, fucking about soliloquy. Remember, tough times don't last. Good people do the knife yourself. Call them in if I like maybe you a peep game. Peep game. 84s on West Wayne. I'm coming down and I'm gripping grain. Pop trunk jamming Lil Wayne. No, I'm serious. Tomorrow's June 27th, man. That's a Houston holiday. Boys who really from Houston know what I'm talking about. Know what I'm saying? So, I don't really listen to a lot of that no more. A lot of time you remember, you know what I'm saying? Like if I hear it, man, I'm gonna remember 3 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna remember Hardest Pit in the Little by Big Pokey. You know what I'm saying? So, Hawk, you already know. Chilling with and you already know. Man, stop playing, bro. Y'all don't know about that. You ain't from Houston, you don't know. Houston, man, old school Houston. I don't know about this new Houston. The old school Houston, man, we had our own little, we had our own little swag, man. We ain't worried about nothing nobody else doing. You know what I'm talking about? It was Houston to the coat. I'm still Houston to the coat. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. I mean, I got respect for everybody else in Texas. But, I'm from Houston, bro. I'm from original Houston where boys coming down, pop trunks around, like, But anyway, I'm my bad. Let's get back to the main outro, the main dish. Boots, Vergil Ortiz. It's reported that they're possibly going to fight in November. Mr. Turkey Combs is working out a deal to get Jaron Ennis and Vergil Ortiz in the ring in November. Now, Robert Garcia reported that he's hearing that Boots wants 2 tune-up fights first before he fights Vergil Ortiz, right? So we shall see how this thing goes. Boots, ever since he signed with Eddie Hearn, his name has not been good, right? They making him look scary. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I ain't talking about scary in a good way. I'm talking about like he running from smoke. You know what I'm saying? That's how they making him look. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem that I have with him signing. He has not done anything to enhance Jaron in his career. He's made it worse. Right? He's made it worse. And Boots is, I'm sorry, man. I disagree with, I know a lot of YouTube channels gonna sit there and say, oh, man, he signed with Eddie. Eddie hasn't had, y'all, a lot of these dudes, bro, like, they looking at it like, from a perspective of like, money. It's like, bro, besides the money, he hasn't enhanced Jaron in his profile as a fighter. You know what I mean? When you look at Jaron Ennis as a fighter, you know what I mean? A guy of his caliber, of his skill set, needs to be viewed as the face of boxing, right? A guy who is as skilled as he is a guy that needs to take over the sport of boxing, right? He has that potential, right? He can really capture the boxing world, but the problem with him is he don't got the right promotional company, right? And everything regarding him right now is looking like he's ducking, right? And I'm just saying how it look. I'm not sitting here saying that he's ducking. I'm sitting here saying how it looks. It looks like he's ducking, right? And that's the problem. Boots is a very skillful, very talented fighter. I believe that he can, like I said, take over the sport of boxing if he's marketed the right way, right? But the problem is they got him looking like he running from smoke. They, he saying he'll fight this person, but then when it come down to it, he not fighting them. It's just a lot of that going on. You know what I'm saying? So the ridicule that he's facing is kind of justified. I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna cap. Like, that's just what it is. It's kind of justified because of the fact that you're saying one thing and then over here you're doing another thing. Now, granted, I don't know if it's just Boots making these decisions. Whoever's in charge of his career is making him look bad. They're making him look foolish. You know what I'm saying? And that's real talk. So I do hope that Boots goes straight into a Vergil Ortiz fight. Right? I do hope that Jambu Ennis goes into a Vergil Ortiz fight. I think he needs that fight to kind of revitalize his name. Vergil Ortiz is coming off a dominant performance. His name kind of buzzing right now. And I think Boots need to go out here and go get it. That's what it is. He need to go out here and go get it, man. Go out there and fight Vergil Ortiz and, get this dub. If you really about what you say you're about, go out there, get this dub and sail off in the sunset. You know what I'm saying? So it's time for Boots to put on the best fights. You know what I'm saying? Put on the best fights and really aim to be the best fighter that he can be. You know what I'm saying? It's just time. Yeah, 154 now. So, forget the tune-ups and all that. You need to go get it. So, you a big 147-pounder. You going up, one weight class. Go get Vergil Ortiz. You know what I mean? You could recapture the boxing world again if you go beat, if you can go beat Vergil Ortiz. You feel me? But we shall see how this thing goes. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's go.